Hey, how you doing? Welcome to another video, and it is time for my winners predictions for, of course, the Game Awards 2025. I thought this would be kind of fun if we just went through and did it myself. I don't know how I do it every year, the winners predictions, but I think it'd be fun if I just go through each award and then type it right here in my little notepad, and we'll just type it as we go, my predictions. So I feel like we should just maybe go from the end, and then we'll work our way to game of the year. I think that would make sense. But all right, let's get to it. All right, Bessie. All right, now I did votes, but these are for my personal choice. This is not who I think is gonna win. These were personal choices for me, so some of them might actually be similar. So ignore the vote placed for some of these. I'm sure I'll be correct with most of them too, because you know I'm smart. I'm a genius. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah. So just ignore them for the most part. So let's get to it. Let's check this out. Let me just look real quick. Hold on. Sorry. Excuse me. Part of my dust. You go watch me post something up right now. You want to see? You want to see? Wait, hold on. Boom! I just posted a video. There you go. You just saw it. How'd that feel? Does that feel good inside your little jimmies? Anyway, so best esports team nominees are what you see on screen right now. I'm not gonna read each one, and I think the winner, I'm just gonna put winner right there. My guess is actually probably gonna be Gen G. That's the only one I've heard of. That's not true. I've heard of Team Liquid because I want to say they were nominated before. I remember that name. I'm just gonna say it's Gen G because that's it's League of Legends. I think it's easy to just figure that out. Wait, what do you do? Does it go back? Oh, player's voice. All right. Oh yeah, I guess let's do player's voice actually first. Yeah. I think I already guessed it, but it's definitely gonna be Clair Obscur. But I would be happy if Dispatch won it, just because it's not gonna get anything else, and we all know what's gonna win Game of the Year. All right. So previous. There we go. I didn't notice that. There. All right, so let's go previous. All right, here we go. Best esports athlete. Best. Here, I'll just go. Oh wait, you guys can't see this. Sorry, my bad. I'm writing this shit down. Here you go. Let's just give me some space to work with here. Let's scroll back up. All right, best esports athlete. Here, I'm just gonna. Oh, I put an extra E. So, wait, did I spell that right? Yeah. I'm not an athlete, so I don't know how to spell it. But, all right, so. Oh, wait, there's another guy. Who's that? All right, so I voted for this guy because it was just League of Legends. And honestly, I don't know anybody here. If it was Faker, I would immediately vote for him. I bet Faker's crying right now because he's not here. I think I might just still go with the... Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with League of Legends. I think League of Legends always wins, right? So I'm just going to go with Chovy. I'll just put Chovy. It's like anchovy? Is his name like a anchovy reference? I don't know. Anyway, next. Could be. Best esports game. I vote for League of Legends, right? Yeah. Best esports game. All right, so far, I think for these ones, I didn't know what to pick, so I just picked what I thought would win anyway, because who gives a shit? I mean, League of Legends. I don't even understand why these exist anymore. We all know who's gonna win, right? We all know what's gonna win. All right, next. That's my guess. Content Creator of the Year. I picked Moist Critical. Who I think is gonna win though is this is a thing. Content. I'll just put Content Creator. Content Creator. I'm gonna guess. I don't know who Sakura Miko is. I know who Kai Cenat is. I don't know who Cadril is. I do know who Burpina is. It would be fun if it was Moist Critical. I really do like Moist Critical. Guys, because he just seems like, this is the thing about Moist Critical, he just seems like a dude. I love how he just like, he still films things like, I mean, his camera quality is definitely better, but he still films it like I would film things, you know what I mean? Like he's just like a guy, he's just a dude, he's like, hey, what's up, it's me, I'm a dude. And sometimes he, like, some of his stuff, some of his content, like his card unboxing stuff, like I watched one of his Magic the Gathering card unboxing and stuff, and they like film well, and the set is really nice, and his background is crazy now for sure. But yeah, he just seems like a normal dude. I'm gonna say he's gonna win. Fuck it. So far, I haven't. I'm not gonna put the fucking one and shit. There you go. I just love it's Moist Critical, even though his YouTube name is obviously still Penguins. So next, but I could see Kai Cenat winning. All right, this is not even. I don't even understand. Most anticipated. I pick Witcher 4 just because I don't think. I really don't think GTA is coming out, but I'm pretty sure GTA 6 is gonna win. Of those 5, I'm probably most excited for Witcher 4. I don't think Witcher 4 is coming out to next year either. So I guess this is just games coming out that you're excited for. But I always think of it like the next year, you know. So again, I think it's gonna be GTA either way, even if it doesn't actually come out next year. Best adaptation for a Minecraft movie, just to say fuck you for putting some of these other ones in here. You know what? I'm just gonna say best adaptation. Sorry, I keep moving it up. My bad. Best adaptation will most likely be, sadly, it'll probably be Last of Us Season 2. It'll probably be Last of Us Season 2. I mean, it won Game of the Year, so that season, yeah. So, I've heard Splinter Cell's great. I'm so surprised Sonic was not here until Dawn was here. Get the fuck out of here. Dude, remove this and put Twisted Metal Season 2. That definitely came out this year. I've heard it was really good. Like, what the fuck? That's so annoying. Like, why? Whatever. Anyway, best multiplayer. I picked Battlefield, and honestly, I think that's probably what's gonna win too. Actually, no. I think Split Fiction's gonna win. Never mind. I think Split Fiction's gonna win. I picked Battlefield 6 because that's the only one I played. But it could also be Arc Raiders. I'm gonna say Split Fiction though. I have a feeling that might be the only thing it wins too. So it wasn't even nominated for best game, best sports racing game. Here, I'll just put best sports. Oh, you can't see this. Best sports racing game. I picked Sonic Racing as my personal pick. I don't think that's what's gonna win. I have a feeling it actually will just still be Mario Kart World. So I'm just gonna pick that. I think it's still gonna be that, even though people are obviously not very happy with that game. I don't think it matters, honestly. All right, best sim strategy game. My pick would have been Final Fantasy. I have a feeling this is gonna still go to I'll just put I'll put the full thing. I think it's still gonna go to Civilization. I'll just put Civ 7. I won't put the fuck whole thing. I just think it's still gonna go to that, even though I've heard it's a very weak version of Civ. So that's my guess for that winner. Next, best family game. I think I nailed it here. This would have been my pick because Fiction. Fuck. No, I think it's gonna be the one in here that's nominated for Game of the Year will win. I think that was my thought process, and it still is. So best family. It might be also the only thing this wins too. So that's my guess, and that was also my personal pick. Even though my personal pick should have probably just been Sonic. I don't know why I didn't pick that, just to be like, eh. Even though I think Donkey Kong's better. That's probably why I was just like, no, it's actually better. Best fighting game. Of course, my pick was just Capcom Fighting Collection 2 because Power Stone. I think what's actually going to win is probably Fatal Fury because I've heard it's a really good game. Actually, no. Will it be 2XKO? It's not fully out yet. I'm going to say Fatal Fury. I think it'll be Fatal Fury. Here, I'll bring this down so you see it. There you go. Fatal Fury. All right. Next. We're getting through these quick. Best RPG. Yeah. I wonder what's going to win this one. I mean, this one is a little harder than you would think. Just because there's at least 2 Game of the Year contenders here. But, you know, it's going to be Clair Obscur. I mean, it will be. Like, the only other chance this has, or the only other chance that this won't be Clair Obscur is Kingdom Come. That's the only other thing. I mean, I don't know why Trails in the Sky wasn't here. And Outer Worlds. No, Avowed should have been fucked off. It should have left. I don't know why that was there. Avowed was mediocre as fuck. But whatever. I guess the Trails in the Sky. Bye-bye. Maybe it'll be nominated next year when the second one comes out. Supposedly it's coming out. Best action adventure. I had to pick what I played. I only played 2 of these games. Well, I played a little bit of Silksong, but I finished both Ghost of Yotei and Indiana Jones. My personal pick would have been Ghost of Yotei, and I think that's probably what's gonna win. Ghost of Yotei. I'm pretty sure that's probably what's gonna win. So, oh no, Death Stranding. No, that's gonna be Death Stranding. No, because that's nominated for Game of the Year, of course. I'm gonna say Death Stranding. It would be crazy if Ghost of Yotei gets nothing. Because I'm pretty sure Ghost of Tsushima won a few awards, right? It might win Best Art Direction. We'll get to that. Is it next? No, best action game, of course. Yeah, that's it. All right, my personal pick would have been Shinobi, just because it's really cool to see it there. I only played maybe like 3 or 4 hours of that game so far, but it's great. Ninja Gaiden 4 is also great. Hades 2 is fantastic. Doom: The Dark Ages, I don't care what anybody says, is a great game. And Battlefield 6 is really great too. I've played all these games. Maybe not all the way, but I've played at least some of them. But my pick for what will win will be Hades 2, because it's the only one here that's also nominated for Game of the Year, but also it's just a fantastic game. It is fantastic. Next, best VR AR. This one's actually kind of hard because I don't think any of them are like exceptional. I don't think, right? Like Deadpool, I heard was good. I heard they're all good games. I think Arcane Age has like the biggest or the best ratings here. Alien Rogue Incursion, I keep hearing it's like a 6 or 7, so I don't know. I've heard Deadpool is good, but it's still like a 7 out of 10, maybe an 8 at the best. Yeah, I'm gonna actually agree with myself here again. I'm gonna say Midnight Walk. I think it's a game that you don't even need to play VR if I'm correct, which is funny if you think about it, because it's like, what the fuck. But it looks really cool. I really like the art style too. So it's like stop motion kind of, yeah. All right, next, best mobile game. I don't even fucking know. My pick was just Sonic, because why not? I think it'll probably be that Pretty Derby game, or it's gonna be Wuthering Waves. Actually, thinking about it, it might be Wuthering Waves. You know what? I'm gonna say the Pretty Derby game, just because it was pretty. It was pretty popular. Unless is this not the right one? Because I think there's a. Is this the one that's like the horse racing one? Yeah, it is. It's a horse racing game, except with horse girls or something, right? Don't they have horse ears? I don't know. Yeah, they have ears. I don't know. I think they're supposed to be horses. I don't fucking know, bro. I'm gonna pick that as the one that's gonna win, because it was pretty popular. I've heard it's actually a pretty good game too, like legitimately. I think it still is a fucking gacha game though. Battle of the Gacha games. All right, best indie game. Wait. Oh, that's right. Oh, they didn't add an extra game in there. That's kind of annoying. Why not put another game in there? Because they removed Mega Bonk because it wasn't actually an indie, like a debut indie game. That's kind of annoying. They should have added something else in place of it, just to be like, all right. But they just said fuck it. It's just 4 now. That's really lame. All right. Best debut indie. I mean, it's good. Yeah, it's gonna be Clair Obscur, and then I just feel it feels bad because like I want something else to win this one, and then Clair Obscur wins indie game. That's fine, but it's gonna be a Clair Obscur, I'm sure. Best independent game. Again, I picked it's just my personal choice. I didn't play a lot of Hades 2 at this point, so I picked Absalom just because I love beat 'em ups, and I've heard it's so fucking great. But I think we all know what's gonna win here. I mean, I would like if like Blue Prince won. Hades 2 would be great. I don't know. Silk Song. I mean, Silk Song maybe I don't know, just because it's like more indie than Clair Obscur is, but I think it's just gonna be Clair Obscur. I think it's just gonna be Clair Obscur. I can't fucking spell it. I don't know. We'll see. You never know. Anyway, so that's my prediction for both of those. Best community support. I picked Helldivers 2. But I think it might, you know, I'm gonna say best community support. I'm gonna pick. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Helldivers 2. Actually, I'm gonna stick with it because it's newer, and it probably will be Baldur's Gate 3, but I don't know. That's what I'm feeling right now. That's how I feel. If you don't like it, kiss my ass. I don't care. Oh God. Anyway. Best ongoing, I picked personally Marvel Rivals. I have a feeling this might also go to Helldivers. I don't think it's gonna be anything else. No Man's Sky would be cool again. I think that it won it once before though. I'm gonna pick Marvel Rivals. Fuck it. I'm doing it. That's my personal pick, and I think it's gonna win that. I think Helldivers 2 will be community, and then ongoing will be Marvel Rivals. That's my guess. Watch Marvel Rivals doesn't give a shit though. Games for Impact. This one I think I'm actually correct here. My choice would have been Despelot. I think that's also what's gonna win. So It's got a good story. It's like I don't know, play football or something. I don't know. Anyway, innovation and accessibility. I picked Doom because I know the Doom accessibility features are awesome. So accessibility. I have a hard time sometimes with that fucking word. South of Midnight is also good. They had a lot. And I didn't play. I played a little bit of Adam Fall. I didn't notice any accessibility features. You know, I'm gonna probably say South of Midnight because that also could fit with. Wait, was it also? It was nominated for Games for Impact, right? Yeah. So because it's also a Games for Impact game, I could see them. But like, it was a pretty fucking big task to make Doom: The Dark Ages accessible for a lot of people, considering. I mean, I know it's not as crazy as Eternal, don't get me wrong, but it's still like it still could be a hard game for some people, obviously. And I've heard the accessibility features are fucking fantastic in that. And South of Midnight, I know they're good too, but I'm still gonna go with South of Midnight. I have a feeling they're gonna pick that. All right, next. We should be getting close. Yeah, here we go. Best performance, 3 Expedition 33s, and then Silent Hill F, Troy Baker, and then Ghost of Yote. Troy Baker, and then the 2 games. Erika Ishii and Kanatsu Kaito, which I heard she's great. I need to stop listening to the English dub because the English dub's kind of weird of that game. Silent Hill F, of course. So I'm gonna guess this one's hard, actually. Because like it's probably gonna be Expedition 33, obviously, but which one? I would guess Jennifer English. I think she won at some other thing. I'm gonna say best performance. I'm pretty sure she won, so I'm gonna say Jennifer English. I think it's gonna be her. I heard she had a really cringe fucking acceptance speech too. I didn't listen to it, but people were talking about it on Twitter. I was just like, oh, all right. I'm glad I forgot what it was. Was that the joystick awards? The golden joysticks, I think. Anyway, whatever. All right, next. I mean, I would love if Charlie Cox won too, and he's just like, what? Oh yeah, I forgot I recorded that. Cool, thanks. Best audio design. Now I picked personally Silent Hill F because you know I always love a good. I mean, I should probably just pick Clair Obscur. But I could see them deciding to pick something else for this one. Battlefield 6 would be good too. I mean, it has great audio. Silent Hill F does too. I played all these games except for Death Stranding. Fuck, this one's hard. I don't know what to pick. Ghost of Yote hasn't won anything, right? Wait, I wrote down Ghost of Yote for something and then I removed it, right? Yeah, it was a best action adventure game. So you know what? I'm gonna say this is the one. I think Ghost of Yote will. You know what? Actually, before I even do that, I want to look real quick. The Game Awards 2020. I want to see what Ghost of Tsushima won. If it won the audio. Last of Us won. Okay, there's no Last of Us this year. Oh yeah, no Doom: The Dark Ages. That's actually kind of crazy. That had great sound design. I mean, Silent Hill F could also win it. I feel like it's just smart to pick Clair Obscur for everything, but I don't know. Recognize best in in-game audio and sound design. All right, I'll just go with Ghost of Yote. I don't think it's gonna win, but I feel bad if it didn't at least win something, you know, because it is a great game. So, oh, wait, oh, that's too much right there. All right, why is it still? All right, it's fine. All right, next we're getting close. I think we only have a few more. Best score in music. I think this is just a no-brainer. Best score in music. I mean, I say no-brainer, but the music and everything else here is fucking fantastic. But I think it's gonna be Clair Obscur. There's no way it's not gonna be Clair Obscur. The music in that is fucking amazing, like insanely amazing. I just don't see how it could not be. Best art direction. Oh god, here we go. Art direction. This is the only other game that Ghost of Yote has a shot, by the way. I think I think Tsushima won that year, I want to say, because I wanted it. No, maybe it was Hades. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. I probably thought about it before, but Ghost of Yote and Hades 2 are sequels to games that were nominated back in 2020. Um, Hades 2 is definitely a better game, by the way. I'm only about 15 hours in, but I could tell you it definitely is. I don't know. This one's hard. I think I might have to just go with Clair Obscur again. I think it's gonna win. Yep, Clair Obscur. I think it's just gonna win. I think it's gonna win so many awards. It would be like Last of Us 2. You know, Last of Us 2 won a bunch of awards. That one didn't deserve it, but, you know, no, I'm just kidding. It actually deserved a lot of what it got. It just, you know, maybe some bigger awards, maybe not so. Best narrative. Oh, fuck. I just, like, I should be different. I really should, but I just don't think... Death Stranding 2 has the biggest shot here, just because it's Kojima, and I think Death Stranding 1 won back in 2019. It has the biggest shot at winning here, I think. Ghost of Yote is a good narrative, I think, but it's not amazing. It's very good, though. I really liked it, but it's not amazing. Kingdom Come, I've heard, is fantastic. Silent Love, I heard, is amazing, too. Death Stranding 2, I've heard, is fantastic. And Clair Obscur, of course, you know. But, I think it's going to be Clair Obscur. I don't want to be lame, but I think that's just what it's going to be. All right, Best Game Direction, last 2 awards. Now, I'm going to be... all right, I'm going to be wrong. 100% wrong. But I could see them trying to give it to Death Stranding 2 just because direction, like, because Kojima, he's the director, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just, like, direction in terms of narrative, though. It's direction of the actual, like, game and, like, fuck, I don't know. No, it's going to be Clair Obscur. It's going to be Clair Obscur. And I don't even know, do I even need to get to the next one? I just put Game of the Year. Game of the Year. It's just gonna be Clair Obscur. I'd be very surprised if it's anything else. Hollow Knight getting nothing though in my predictions is crazy. I feel like it has to win something, right? I feel like all these games have to win something. And Hades 2, I think, is going to win Best Action Game. Death Stranding 2 is going to win Best Action Venture. Donkey Kong will win Family Game. Clair Obscur will win everything else. I feel like I should go back. Dude, look at this. 5 in a row for Clair Obscur. Actually, 6 in a row. No, almost 6 in a row. All right, hold on. I feel like, you know, I'm going to go back to indie. I'm going back to indie. Do you see it? Where is it? I'm trying to see from here. All right. I'm going to go to indie debut game. No, indie game period. I'm going to say that's Silk Song. Just cuz it's more indie. They might think of it like that, and then everything else, you know. So there you go. That's that. I mean, it could just win nothing and Clair Obscur just takes everything. I have Clair Obscur winning. I think 9 awards. Is that 9? 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have it winning 9 awards. That's fucking crazy. That must be a record if that happens. I just don't see how it could, like, the hype for that game is like insane. There's no way in any way. There's no way. It has to, right? I don't know. Anyway, well, there you go. That's it. That's my winners predictions. That went on a little longer than I expected. Oh, music's getting louder. But all right. Well, what's playing right now? Oh, it's a chill ass beat. Whatever, that's fun. Anyway, there you go. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Next time, I'll see you tomorrow at, of course, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for my reaction to the Game Awards 2025. I'm very excited. So there you go. That's it. Bye.